Hey guys, what's up? My name is Trell West, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a little tip on how to soften your hair. So if you've been really showering and you've been showering too much, you've been shampooing too much, your hair is dry, you're brittle, you're crusty, you're dusty, I want to go over these products from Scotch Porter, which I got received through PR, and I want to give you guys a little how-to tutorial on how to shampoo and condition your hair. So I'm not setting out to really change the world with this review and this tutorial and these tips or anything like that, because I assume that we all know how to shower, condition, and put some pomade or something in our hair. So I'm not really gonna dive too much into that, but I am gonna be sharing a couple tips in how to really just soften your hair. So if you wanna get waves or style a low cut type of haircut, you can do that. So yeah, this is what the box looks like when you get it from Scotch Porter. I love the minimal aesthetic. Like, this is just kind of like my vibe, like it fits my bathroom. But you open it up, and I got a few products here. I got the hair wash, the conditioner, and the hair balm. So we know how to do that. I'm not gonna be going in over, how to shampoo, condition, and moisturize our hair. That's just 3 steps. But I am gonna tell you guys that when you guys do shampoo, the first step is to shampoo less. So if you wanna soften your hair, you don't wanna use a lot of shampoo in your weekly routine. You wanna pick like one day out of the week that you consistently wash your hair on that day. At most, I would say to shampoo twice. But I was one of those people that was shampooing like every single day, every single time I got in the shower. So make sure that you're not stripping your hair of any oils by over shampooing. And also, you want to get a shampoo with a lot of healthy ingredients. You want to think of it as like a step that's going to give you more oil and stuff like that. You don't want to use anything with sulfates or parabens that's going to strip your oil. So yeah, we're trying to not overdo it. I had like a moment where I was like, whoa, this is like really moisturizing my hair. Like, I thought I was just gonna sit down and do a really, camp review or whatever and give you guys like, it's amazing. But really, I had like a moment in the shower and I was like, ooh, like my hair really feels like super soft. Basically, just apply this warm water, rinse it out. We know how to do that. So the conditioner, this is another step. Moisturize, 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 moisturize. So the conditioner is a really good step because this has so many good things. Like, if you read the ingredient list on this, which I never do, I never look at the back of like products really, unless it's like food. But I usually go for like what it looks like. So with this, I like turned it over, even though it looks really pretty, like all the ingredients I can like read. Like, there's rosemary leaf, there's chamomile flowers, there's aloe, there's coconut oil, argan oil, natural colza oil, sweet almond oil, avocado oil, safflower oil, nectar, vitamin B5, just like really good stuff that I know how to pronounce, like I know what they are. Really good for you. So you just want to use this to really repair and nourish your hair. This is going to leave it shiny and really conditioned. So you want to leave this in your hair for like 2 to 5 minutes. Don't just put it in your hair, rinse it out, go to the next step, put it in your hair, rinse it out. Like, really just, take a second, turn off the water, conserve, like, we're in a drought, conserve the water, and really just let your hair sit there for 2 to 5 minutes. Use that time to brush your body, and then you can just rinse this out after that time has passed. But you really want to let some time to let it sit in your hair and give it the nourishment it needs. Let it sit, let it hang out. The next thing is the hair balm. This is gonna be really good for styling purposes. So I would compare this to what I was using before, the Murray's pomade. I don't think this necessarily replaces this, but I would introduce this before this, because this is more of like a hold. Think of this as like a hair pomade, or like a hair like spray where you're trying to keep the style that you have like there. So if you want waves, you want to slick it down. This is like the same thing, but it gives it a really smooth, soft, and shiny texture. I'll put it in my hair right now, but it really just does a really good job of like nourishing your hair. Because that other one, like, I don't know what the ingredients are in the Murray's, but this just does a really good job of giving it that like moisture. Like, we're trying to, be hydrated. And it smells so good, and you can see how it leaves my hand. It's like super buttery, creamy. Like honestly, I think you could use this as an oil if you want. Put it above your lip, you know. But it really just slicks down my hair really well, and then you can kind of just brush it through. I keep putting it in my hair because it just softens it so well. Like you can feel your hair soften as you put it on. One of my only complaints is I do wish this balm came in a bigger size component. So if you look at this one's a little bit smaller. I do, because I do stuff in my hair every day, I do wish it was a little bit bigger. But that's basically how to really soften your hair. And here's another step too. So before you would use this balm and you're drying off your hair, like from getting out of the shower and conditioning and stuff like that, instead of using like a towel and like running it through your hair like that, that's gonna make it unnecessarily frizzy. So if you want, like use like a t-shirt if you have one. I assume you have some t-shirts. But use like a towel and like pat dry it, but you wanna leave some moisture in there instead of like completely drying your hair out. So I want to thank Scotch Porter for reaching out to me and letting me try their products. I don't know, this got me excited about like, you know, putting good things in my hair and like really just having soft, manageable hair. Because now that it's soft, I can now follow up with the Murrays and style it to get the waves. But this is just a really good, you know, base. And I think that a lot of us make the mistake of over shampooing, like I said, you know, not drying correctly and doing that thing where we rub the towel crazily in our hair. That really makes it a super frizzy mess. So you wanna make sure that you're just doing these little things that can improve the texture of your hair if you do have like dry, coarse, and like kind of unmanageable hair. You wanna make sure that you're putting good oils and stuff in there that's really gonna nourish and refine the texture of your hair. So I appreciate you guys for watching this tutorial today. Make sure that you guys subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.